Meaningful World Humanitarian Mission to Haiti, transforming horizontal violence as we transform our lives. Welcome to Meaningful World. At Meaningful World, the ultimate goal is to prepare a generation of conscientious individuals who are guided by love, peace, and justice, passion, and meaning. In June 2015, Meaningful World returned to Haiti for their 9th humanitarian outreach mission since the devastating earthquake of January 2010. The team included Meaningful World ambassadors Dr. Ani Kalajan, Raman Carr, Lorraine Simmons, and Shayla Tumbling. Each Meaningful World team undergo 4 stages of didactic curriculum and 3 phases of experiential training in humanitarian relief. Each of us are prepared, have hearts bursting with love, a deep desire to help humanity, and a willingness to step out of our individual comfort zones. With each humanitarian mission, we set goals, some practical and measurable, such as the teaching of Dr. Kalajan's 7-step integrative model for transforming trauma into meaning-making, and some are purely personal and immeasurable. While we set and attain many goals, there is always something that is unexpected and magical that happens. With each mission, we come home personally transformed, exemplifying our motto, when one helps another, both become stronger. While the tragic devastation of the 2010 earthquake is still apparent, the people of Haiti show a strong face in the struggle against an unorganized and unstable government. The perseverance of individual men, women, children, and stray animals living in deplorable living conditions indicates a strong will to live, how day after day they pick their way through the rubble of wares and trash on often unpaved, dusty streets in the sweltering heat is a stamina to be celebrated. With high unemployment rate and 80% of Haitians living in poverty, and with an inadequate educational system showing an illiteracy rate of 60%, it is evident that there is a lot of work to be done for healing. Even though Haitians strive to quell their emotions while struggling with dehydration, hunger, helplessness, horizontal violence, and an underlying hint of apathy, Haiti is a resilient, energetic country. How does Meaningful World hope to help the people of Haiti thrive and heal when many Haitians are struggling just to survive? To answer simply, we guide them to empowerment so they can help themselves, and we encourage them to support one another, lift one another up. Realistically, however, there is no simple answer. Working with people who are politically, socially, religiously, and economically repressed is a complex and challenging mission. Therefore, we focus on core values of healing, sharing love, compassion, and empathy. We acknowledge their pain and help them move towards lessons learned and meanings discovered, and ultimately to share this with a minimum of 3 others in sacred activism. To be as productive as possible while we are in Haiti, the team works together before the mission to create SMART goals. We research the current economic, social, political, and emotional status, and we learn the challenges that the people are facing. We then reach out to professionals in academia, mental health workers, medical professionals, religious leaders, and NGOs who are living and working in Haiti, knowing that they can guide us to the neediest of the population. After assessing the needs of the population, the 2015 team was focused on transforming horizontal violence, developing emotional intelligence, and connecting with and caring for the environment. Haiti has a very long and intricate relationship with oppression, violence, and disempowerment. As a result, the country and the people also experience horizontal violence. Dr. Kalajan describes horizontal violence as hostile and aggressive behavior internalized from the oppressor and expressed towards group members of one's own group. This has been described by Duffy as intergroup conflict. When an individual or a group is repressed for a long time and the oppression is coming down on them heavily, pushing them down into frustration and helplessness, the pressure becomes unbearable. These repressed negative feelings are no longer able to be held down. They come to a boiling point and explode horizontally. The oppressed start lashing out at the only people they can, their families, friends, and neighbors, and the people right beside them, without realizing that they are actually causing pain to their own kind. Throughout our training and healing sessions with the various groups in Haiti, we surveyed participants and asked if they experienced the concept of horizontal violence. Initially, many were unaware or unsure of the term, but as we explained the concept further and gave some illustration from other countries, especially the phrase crabs in a bucket, as it's used in black neighborhoods in Southern America, every participant was able to connect with the concept. They acknowledged that they observed it daily, in every walk of life in Haiti. Yes, that's Haiti, they all confirmed. Participants identified that horizontal violence, in fact, was a common occurrence in Haiti. Awareness is a great first step towards healing and being aware that it starts in the family. Men being jealous and envious of wives and daughters, siblings envious of one another, people in general putting one another down, discrediting one another, devaluing one another's initiatives, and being envious of the prosperity of others was an important moment of awareness for the Haitians we worked with. Another area we focused on is emotional intelligence, or EQ, which is something we can improve over the course of our lives, unlike IQ, which does not change at all. In our training, we stress that by improving our emotional intelligence, one can transform from victim to victor. To increase EQ, we began with awareness of our emotions and how they are expressed. As we become aware of our own emotions, then we are more able to be aware of the emotions of others. With awareness comes an opportunity to be mindful of our feelings, responses, and actions, and that we have a choice in how we wish to respond. We also have the choice to be mindful, to make healthy decisions, to live more fully present in the moment with a positive attitude and with creativity to solve problems. As Dr. Kalayjian introduced EQ to groups in Haiti, we found that people were reluctant at first to discuss their feelings, but after some prompting, the most frequently expressed emotions were sadness and worry, followed by disappointment, hurt, and jealousy. When asked about their coping modalities, praying was most frequently expressed, followed by singing. When Dr. Kalayjian's 7-step integrative healing model was introduced, the participants were actively engaged and asked pertinent questions about interpersonal conflicts and betrayals and how to resolve their general personal issues. They enthusiastically engaged in soul surfing exercises for energetic balancing, as trauma tends to lodge in our bodies, and completed the affirmations with conviction. Miguel Ruiz's 4 agreements: be impeccable with your word, don't make assumptions, don't take anything personally, and do the best you can, were also introduced as a valuable tool for improving EQ. Our recommendations were reading and disseminating the UN's Declaration for Human Rights, reading Viktor Frankl's Man's Search for Meaning, and to disseminate what they'd learned to a minimum of 3 people, and asking those 3 to disseminate to 3 others as well. We also emphasize the importance to practice meditation, prayer, and connecting with nature on a daily basis. Our mission also included working on EQ and mindfulness with children in 4 orphanages. To help the children remain focused and engaged, we provided snacks and water, which were gratefully consumed. We guided them in soul surfing exercises and interactive role play to teach them how to empathize and communicate non-violently. With the younger children, we did the soul surfing energetic healing exercises, art therapy, singing, and games. We concluded each group healing with Dr. Ani's signature heart-to-heart circle of love and gratitude. Donations of clothing, toothbrushes, toothpaste, and medical supplies were distributed. Over 50 Heart Hug dolls, hand-sewn by Lorraine Simmons, were donated to children in orphanages, all containing prayers written in Creole, especially for them by the university students in our workshops in Haiti. Environmental abuse impacting the health and well-being of Haitians is a challenge that must be addressed on an individual and political level. There is neither organized recycling nor trash removal in Haiti. Even though there are scattered trash dumpsters, they are most often full and overflowing with trash for weeks on end. Trash covers most streets in the city, and piles of trash are often seen alongside people selling wares and food. Running water is often contaminated by litter and sewage, exposing people and animals to the dangers of disease and infection. Smoke and toxic fumes from burning trash, plastics, and rubber tires, along with the odors from the open sewers, constantly linger in the air. As we worked with the adults and the children alike, we highlighted that the environment and the area around their home and community is a reflection of themselves just as much as inside their home. We shape our environment, and the environment shapes us. We encourage them to create neighborhood associations to keep their community clean and safe, and to recycle bottles and use less plastic and paper whenever possible. To our delight, the team provided workshops at the Morlane Bed and Breakfast, located in the coastal town of Jacmel. Owner Pollyanna Doman has transformed her own trauma of losing her family in the quake and created an amazing sanctuary against the backdrop of native trees and living turquoise sea, using colorful bottles, broken china and glass and mosaics, tires and conch shells to successfully allow the indoors and outdoors to embrace one another. Everywhere you look, Pollyanna's creativity is present. The Morlane Bed and Breakfast is indeed a work of art and the epitome of recycling. In 2014, the Meaningful World team introduced Peace and Forgiveness Gardens in Haiti for the purpose of cultivating a sanctuary for meditation, mindfulness, and prayer. The 2014 garden was started at the University of Haiti, and during the 2015 mission, we added new plants of rosemary and hibiscus. We encouraged everyone in our trainings to create their own peace and forgiveness gardens around their home, community, and workplace as a reminder to connect with the spirit of nature every day, to embrace the energy of the plants, to respect the life-sustaining energy that is found in nature. At the radio station Planet Creole, we met with the owner Carl Demont, who introduced us to Elion Isaac, a radio show host and a fourth-generation voodoo priest. Elion interviewed Dr. Kaladjian on his live broadcast, and he loved the idea that we are not only promoting emotional, physical, and spiritual health, but we are also promoting environmental health, respect, and deeper energetic connection. He summarized perfectly by saying, doctors focus on physical health, psychologists on emotional health, priests on spiritual health, but Meaningful World focuses on all, as well as on our Mother Earth. He proclaimed, Meaningful World is the cure for Haiti. Meaningful World bridges and integrates all the needs in a harmonious way, stressing that Meaningful World is including all disciplines and providing holistic and sustainable assistance. The Meaningful World team sponsored 5 children from an orphanage to attend school for an entire year. There is great need for more funding to provide education, room, and board. If you are interested in sponsoring a child at the elementary or university level, please visit our website at www.meaningfulworld.com. When one helps another, both become stronger.